It's the 2K Sports pregame show.
Greetings, everybody. Welcome to 2K Sports. I'm Ernie Johnson, and it is my pleasure to be with Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny the Jet Smith. Tonight's broadcast will feature the Denver Nuggets as they go up against the San Antonio Spurs at AT&T Center.
This is 2K Sports broadcasting from San Antonio as the Spurs take it to the hardwood here at the AT&T Center. Today's game finds the Nuggets winding down their road trip. They've got to feel like, guys, they have an opportunity to rack up some wins over the next stretch of their schedule. You know, they'll be playing a lot of games in their own building.
This is a favorable portion of the schedule for this club. They're going to have a number of games at home, and they've been difficult to beat there, so this should work out to their advantage.
You know, the schedule makers were pretty kind to them in terms of giving them a bunch of home games here over a short period of time. And as you mentioned, their track record in their own building already excellent. Only should improve here with this stretch.
All right, let's set the floor. Courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. So out there for the Nuggets right now, Freak, he's in at center. Routier out there with Will Barton. Then there's Kenneth Fareed, and it's Bailey in at the 3 spot. Ginobili gets a wide open look, and it's good in the assist by Parker.
Only took them a few seconds to answer the 3 ball with one of their own.
Greg, we've got a three-point battle taking shape here.
Now here's Freak. He's coming off an unbelievably high-scoring game.
What great touch there on the fadeaway. Man, right in his face.
Parker outside, inside, Aldridge, no one around him. Another one falls for San Antonio.
Boy, that was a thing of beauty by Parker.
Looking at Denver, they got their last win against Minnesota.
And you know what? Exactly what had to be done in terms of winning on the road. Never allowed any momentum to build up against them. Kept the crowd out of the game. And for every punch they took, they had a counter.
I was very impressed, Greg, with the way they stood their ground, even when they were on their heels some, coming through those moments where they were backing up a bit. That's what it takes on the road. You got to show that kind of fortitude and resilience.
No good from Duncan.
That's the first miss for this offense. They've hit 3 or 4 to start.
Now the dish to Moutier. He kicks it to Freak. The turnaround Jay gets hauled in by LaMarcus Aldridge.
He operates well in traffic, but still, that's just a tough play to finish.
Duncan, a screen. Parker outside. The open shot, Aldridge. The baseline jumper goes down. Aldridge has got his second basket.
They're off and running. Good start here. They've knocked down 4 of their first 5.
Here's Freak. Here's Fareed. And the rebound paying off as they pick up 2 on the second chance bucket right there. Guys back and forth this first half.
Well, 5 lead changes early on, guys, as we grapple back and forth.
And this could continue to go back and forth the entire way.
Now here's Ginobili. He's been a reliable scorer for him as he's averaging up over 13 points a game.
And no excuse there for missing that one after being freed up by a great pick.
Yeah, I agree with you. I mean, they came away empty, but they got the look they wanted, and really, I like the movement and communication there.
Now here's Ginobili. Following the miss by Emmanuel Moutier. Aldridge a screen. And Ginobili. Here we go. Here's Porter. And it's good off the back of the rim and in.
Boy, such outstanding patience and decision-making for them offensively.
Absolutely. Their ball movement has been outstanding, and they're piling up the assists.
Parker with it. Now defended by Moutier. Parker passes to Porter. And it's Denver with the rebound. And this matchup with the Spurs, it's their first meeting of the season.
Yeah, and a 4-game season series between these two. Both will be looking to set the tone tonight.
Yeah, and as they renew acquaintances, if you're the underdog, you always want to show, hey, we've got something new up our sleeve. Should be fun.
And now Doris Burke has an update from the sidelines.
Kevin, earlier I had a chance to speak with Greg Popovich. I asked him what players he was really eyeing on the scouting report. And he said one that might surprise you, Kenneth Faried. He said he plays with so much energy and effort. He really sets the bar for the rest of the team. If we can limit his impact on the game, I think it'll really be to our advantage. Guys, an interesting take. We'll see if they can slow his roll.
All right, Doris, thank you very much. Nuggets have gotten 5 of 10 shots to drop in this game so far, right at the 50% mark. Here's Freak, and he gets that one to go off the front iron. Freak's got 9 points.
He has such a nice touch for a big man.
Yeah, and they've got to figure out a way to get a bigger body on him, because if they don't match up his size, then he's going to continue to work him over the rest of the game.
And he gets the bucket.
Love the aggressive attitude. I mean, no invitation needed for him to take it strong to the basket.
Denver in the lead. With the fadeaway. And Ginobili pulls it down. Well, it was the San Antonio Spurs winning their last game against the Thunder.
And Kevin, you know, they showed how important it is to have a strong bench. I mean, when you are on the road, that depth is vital. I think they really utilized the second unit to extend their offensive assault and just really wore down their opponent.
And guys, I think what you saw from them throughout the game was teamwork. This is a team. Regardless of who was out there on the floor at any given time, they got it done. And that has to make you feel good as a group.
Looking at who's out there now for the Spurs. David West, he's checked in for Duncan. Green comes in for Manu Ginobili. Dennis Mills in for Tony Parker. Molinari, he's checked in for Denver. What an asset to a team when you've got big men who can knock down free throws. Top centers and power forwards in terms of free throw percentage this season. Third is LaMarcus Aldridge.
Now, that is a very confident group of players at the free throw line. We haven't seen them struggle there as some of their brothers in the big man fraternity have.
Well, you know, I want to be careful about making a blanket statement here. There are a lot of big guys who are really steady at the line. And this group proves that size is not a hindrance when it comes to free throw prowess.
Here's Mills, following the basket by Freak. Picked by West, off the screen. Mills can't hit.
I love the anticipation defensively there to get into the perfect spot.
Moutier kicks to Freak. To the left wing. Here's Barton. And the 3 off target. San Antonio trailing here. And here's Mills. A look at his stats. He averages a bit over 8 points a game. Denver's gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. Here's Freak. Lays it up and in off the pretty assist. Freak's got 13.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
And when you make 5 in a row in close like that, it also takes pressure off your perimeter guys, too.
Now, here's Mills. He's been patient so far. Nothing yet on the scoreboard. 5 to shoot. The feed to Aldridge. Aldridge can't get that one to fall. The Nuggets have gone 8 of 15 from the field, shooting above 50% here tonight. Here's Freak. Again, the Nuggets score.
And back and forth we go. That bucket gives us another lead change.
Too many of those to count. These teams have matched each other shot for shot, play for play. It has been impressive.
Mills can't hit. Denver shooting 56% in this first quarter. An outstanding start for this offense. Moutier dishes to Freak. And he drops in the layup off the glass. And it's a 4-point Denver lead.
They have repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid dividends.
And with as many points as they've gotten in the paint, you know, they haven't had to do much work on the perimeter.
All right, let's go on the sideline with Doris Burke.
Yes, thanks, guys. I got a chance to hear what Rick Carlisle was saying to the team. He said their plan was run their offense through Freak. It's no secret that he's their go-to guy, and Coach's message was simple. Get the ball in his hands early and often to let him establish his rhythm, and the rest of the offense should fall in place. It's still very early in this game, so there's plenty of time for those changes to take effect, Kevin.
And thank you for that, Doris. Spurs passing it around. And the wide open shot from Green. And a miss there on the triple. Gallinari in the corner. Here's Freak. And lots of contact there. Missing the shot. He'll shoot two. It's going to be on David West.
Some outstanding numbers in this one for Freak. He's already up to 17 points, and they've got to be happy with his work on the glass, too.
They really do. He is not giving up any ground in the paint, and when the ball goes up, you know he's going to be there to fight for it.
And good on the second, so he makes them both. There's 1:54 left to play here in the first. D2 from Anderson. And he didn't get quite enough under that one. The Nuggets leading by 4. Chandler kicks to Freak. West with the block. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Green. On defense, San Antonio. Here's Freak on the money with the open jumper. Freak's got 21 in the game.
He is setting this place on fire, fellas. His shooting has been off the charts.
Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, I mean, a cold stretch offensively. They desperately need a basket.
Pick by West. Here's Diaw on the pass to West. And it goes as the official calls the foul. Count it. We'll shoot one more at the free throw line. J.J. Hickson, he's checked in for Moutier. And a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for Denver.
They've been very good in the low post. I'm sure they'll be looking to continue that as the game wears on.
And also, it's been a positive to watch is that they've attacked the paint offensively as well. It's really been about the balance that they've shown.
Here's Mills following the basket by Freak. Now here's Mills. He hasn't yet put up any points in this one. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Shoots it. No good on the shot. A bit long that time.
The shot's there for him, and he's got to take it. I don't care if he doesn't convert. That's a shot he has to continue to take.
Not watching the line there. That'll be a backcourt violation. We've got 28 seconds left to play in the first. He dishes it to Diaw. It's stolen by Hickson. Chandler outside. Kicks to Vasquez. The pass to Freak. And all around the rim that time before dropping in. Freak's got 25 points.
You know, next time he has that much space, he should just go straight up with it and leave the fadeaway at home. Park that fadeaway, take the shot that's available.
Wow, got that one off right in the face of the big fella. Nice quick fire release.
Yeah, and the mid-range shot really the only option in that situation. Sometimes when you're facing a bigger guy, you can't get it all the way to the rim.
And Spurs head coach Greg Popovich, very demanding. Throughout the years, he was hardest.
My first 3-4 years, it was tough sometimes.
Even though it seems like that was a very long time ago now, to hear Tony Parker talk about it now still sounds very fresh to him.
Did he acknowledge, Kevin, that he cried?
It sounds like it, yeah.
The game made him cry. That's one of the things fans forget about with professional athletes. No matter how successful they get, players never forget that pain and frustration or those other emotions they've gone through to help get them to where they are.
And the first quarter is in the books. Second about ready to get underway. And the Nuggets, guys, what jumps out to you numbers-wise?
You can tell the point of emphasis has been to get to the offensive glass.
Yep, and they've set the tone here early with the hustle they've come out with.
The timeless Parker and Manu are the 1 and the 2. Duncan out there with LaMarcus Aldridge. And it's Porter at the 3 spot. So that's who San Antonio starts the second with. The Nuggets leading by 6. There's Freak. Porter pulls it in.
Boy, I tell you what, guys, he's an extremely strong finisher. I'm surprised he wasn't able to power that through the defense.
Duncan, a screen. Here's Parker with the 3, and it's Parker again missing. The Nuggets shooting the ball really well in this game, 58%. Barton kicks to Vasquez. Pass to Gallinari. That 3 off the mark. For San Antonio, they've gone 1 of 3 to start off the second quarter. Here's Parker. And it's Parker again missing.
You know, he just hasn't looked right to me. A bit out of sorts, if you will. Something's off with his mechanics, at least as I look at it.
Excellent work there in transition.
Yeah, I think it's always better to go early in transition, to attack when it's there, because oftentimes you can beat the defense down the floor.
He feeds it to Ginobili. Back to Parker. Three-pointer. Another miss by Parker.
His touch has disappeared on him this quarter. Just hasn't been able to get it going.
The lead pushed to double digits. And now a 10-point Nugget lead.
I like it. I like it. He broke out the fancy finish there.
Timeout Spurs.
They can't guard us on the perimeter.
Big group substitution here for Denver. Norkic.
Spacing.
San Antonio's gone 0-3 from beyond the arc to start the second quarter. Here's Mills. And Anderson has it in the corner. Off target with his three. The Nuggets leading by 8. Chandler, the pass to Moutier. Screen by Fareed. Here's Freak. The shot's good. Vasquez making the play. Vasquez has got 3 assists now in this one. Mills with it. Diaw, the screen. And Mills kicks to Green. Passes it to West. Elbow shot is on the way. Good as the jump shot falls. West has got his second bucket of the night.
Perfect screen there. Set him up with a terrific look.
Yeah, I like the fact that the setup was good, the screen was solid, but you also have to look at the fact that the defender didn't do his job as well as he could have.
1:58 left now here in the second. Now Mills. Here's Diaw. From out on the wing, he knocks it down. Diaw's got 4 points this quarter.
I tell you what, fellas, he loves those mid-range jumpers. I mean, that's where he makes his money.
And foul called as he misses. He'll go to the line and shoot 2. This is a look at the NBA's assist leaders over the last 10 games. Man, can these guys pass the ball? Emmanuel Moutier is second.
Boy, he's really done a nice job of looking for his teammates and getting them the ball on time and in rhythm. And it's resulted in more open looks for his team. And that's all good.
For the Nuggets, Hickson comes in for Kenneth Fareed. And it's Gallinari in for Moutier. No good on the second free throw. Spurs trail by 7. Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Doris Burke. Hey, Doris.
Well, Kev, Freak in the last matchup against the Timberwolves put on a show. He dropped in a staggering amount of points and came out of nowhere defensively, swatting away one shot after another. Absolutely incredible numbers from him in a monstrous game.
Thanks for the great report, Doris. Guys, the way he carried them that night, I thought was truly incredible.
Unreal. I mean, he was literally on another planet in that game. He did it all on the floor.
What's interesting to me, guys, is to see how much energy he's able to play with here tonight. I mean, his legs still have to be a little heavy from that last game.
Green, the screen. And Anderson kicks to Diaw. And it's Denver with the rebound. Freak's got rebound number 10 tonight with that last one. To the paint. Here's Vasquez. And foul called as he misses. He'll go to the line and shoot 2. First trip to the free throw line for him in this one. And the first one at the line is good. And so he's able to get 1 of 2. Spurs trail by 8. And now running it up the court. Green pushing it all the way.
And you don't ever want to get into the habit of letting the offense get to the rim.
Yeah, I couldn't agree with you more. I mean, that's the message they were sending with that foul. Nothing easy inside.
The Spurs have shot 80% from the line tonight, going 4 of 5 so far.
And they've done some really nice work at the foul line, knocking down 80%.
Yeah, guys, they can feel very good about themselves when you bring up those statistics. Impressive numbers. He's a dead eye at the line, fellas. Just call him automatic. He doesn't miss many of those.
Fade away, and that one's good. Freak's got 32 points.
I like the recognition of the mismatch there, immediately making the defense pay.
Now here's Mills. He's covered closely. Anderson against Chandler to the inside. Diaw lays it in without an inch of room around him. Diaw's got 6 points in the quarter. Vasquez kicks to Freak. A fadeaway, and it's good, but hold on. The officials may want to look at that one on the replay monitor. And the teams are going to have to wait before heading to the locker room. They're going to bring out the monitor and see if he got that shot off in time.
And the NBA Replay Center in Secaucus is queuing it up, and even before we look at the replay, I'm pretty sure he got that off in time.
Yeah, that's how it looked to me, and that's the call we should see here, but no harm in going back to the footage and making absolutely certain.
And they've overturned the call. The replay was conclusive, and that one's going to count.
And Kevin, an example of why it's good to have replay. I don't know what kind of impact it'll have on the final result, but you always want them to get every call right.
And that concludes the first half.
Well, looking at the stats, it's hard to doubt you have been the #1 factor for your team. Do you feel like you're controlling the paint right now?
I'm trying to. I know we're a lot tougher to play when we can limit second chances and get a lot of one-on-one defense. I think we should be able to keep it going next half as well. Yeah.
Your mindset is working. Well done. Kevin, back to you.
Okay, Doris, much appreciated. And now for halftime. So we'll be back in just a bit to get the third. Now the second half about to start up and begin any moment. You look at Freak in this game, he has been everywhere.
He's just been terrific. This is what they needed from him.
And a double-double in just one half of basketball? You can't ask for anything more as a coach, teammate, or fan.
Here's who Rick Carlisle is starting the second half with. Freak in at center. Bill Barton is out there with Moutier. Then there's Kenneth Fareed. And it's Bailey in at the small forward. Here's Freak, and that one's good. Freak's got the lead up to 10 now for the Nuggets.
They are just killing them on the interior.
Yeah, you can't say that with enough emphasis. I mean, the defenders are just not being aggressive enough down low. You got to play with some physicality in the paint.
Parker kicks to Aldridge. Back to Parker. Ginobili outside. Down to 5 on the shot clock. It's going to be 2 free throws. Drew contact on the shot. The Spurs have shot 6 of 7 at the line. No good on the free throw. And no good on the second free throw. So he goes 0 for 2 there.
And a big lead for them on both the scoreboard and the backboard thus far.
Yeah, rebounding has been a big key in this one, Greg. They've asserted their will and have taken control on the glass.
And at the offensive end, he's done about as much as they could have hoped for today.
Parker left side. Inside leader. Here's Duncan. And Fareed sends it back. Now here's Moutier. He's covered by Ginobili, and he gets the bucket. Freak's got 40 points.
3 consecutive baskets have come right at the rim. Defense had better start buckling down and tightening up.
Guys, they are getting exposed in terms of their low post defense.
3 straight misses here to start the second half.
The Nuggets leading by 14. Right wing. Barton kicks to Freak. Oh, and that one had the right spin on it, and it is good. Freak's got 8 here in the quarter.
So they've done a great job of getting into the middle of that defense and scoring in the paint.
And that's why they're on this run. You get that close to the hoop, and it's a lot easier to make shots. And let's take a look at the numbers for Freak. First in scoring, first in rebounding, and he's the #1 shot blocker in the league. Just an imposing presence inside.
And I tell you what, his scoring abilities are almost otherworldly. I mean, no one's been able to slow him down or even come close. Really not hard to see why they're giving up points on this run. I mean, they've just given them too many looks inside.
Yeah, and usually when a team goes on a run like this, it's because they are getting too many opportunities on the inside. Make them beat you from deep.
And there before you are the teams that have been absolutely red hot for the last 10 games. The Nuggets, #1.
You have to be impressed with their shot selection. I mean, the discipline on that end and the unselfishness really is what allows those great numbers to show up.
And that one's good. Parker.
Not phased at all by having a bigger defender on him down low. And I really thought he would be.
You know, at first glance, you wouldn't think that he'd be comfortable in that particular situation. But, well, I tell you what, he didn't look like he was out of his element at all right there.
And now we're 3 minutes into the third quarter of play. Aldridge a screen. Ginobili dishes to Aldridge. Tries from 16, and there's the call on Ginobili. That is his first foul of the game. Denver leading by 14. Inside, it's tipped and stolen by Aldridge. The layup off target. The Nuggets have gone 5 of 6 so far from the field in the second half. Tremendous efficiency. Feeds to Freak. 13 feet away. Porter pulls it in. Porter's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. The tray. That doesn't go either by Ginobili. Ginobili's gone 1 for 5 from the field, 20%. Pass to Bailey. And it's sent back by Aldridge. It's stolen by Duncan. Here's Porter. Harden with the rebound. The Nuggets shooting at 52% from the field. They're clicking. This is to Freak. Fade away. The Nuggets with another miss. Spurs trail by 14. Clark, some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, they need a basket just to regain some momentum here, Kevin.
Duncan kicks to Ginobili. 6 on the shot clock. Duncan with a screen for Ginobili. And he connects with the jumper. Ginobili's got 5.
He's fortunate that shot found the bottom of the bucket. It wasn't the highest quality look.
Let's get the ball inside.
To the middle. Freak passes to Moutier. To the middle. Here's Freak. Another miss, and they've really hit a rough patch here. Guys, some great passing from him.
Yeah, it makes it tough for the defense to chase that ball around when it moves that crisply all over the court.
Yeah, everybody's touching it, and you're starting to see the assists pile up because the rhythm is on display offensively.
You got it. Let's get the ball inside.
Here's Barton. And looking at his production, he averages a little more than 7 points a game. And that one's good. Freak.
It just seems like the more he touches it, the more the lead grows.
Spurs trail by 14. And here is Parker. 8 points for him. The dish to Porter. Ginobili outside. Back to Aldridge. No one near him. That shot's good on the assist by Ginobili. Ginobili's got 4 assists now tonight. The Nuggets leading by 12. Now the pass to Bailey. Down low. Fades away. Lands soft on the front of the rim and drops. Freak's got 48.
And he's starting to show that killer instinct this quarter, looking to extend the lead.
Here's Parker. No good. Now the Nuggets take it the other way. Now here's Moutier. He has 5. Down low. Here's Freak. And it's Denver scoring again.
What a top-notch game he's having. He's gotten them in front, and it sure seemed like he's going to keep them there. All by himself, it looks like.
It's Ginobili on the wing. Nice ball movement by San Antonio. Parker with it. Provides a good amount of offense for the team, averaging around 11.5 points a game. Aldridge dishes to Ginobili. Pulls up from the corner. Nice jump shot. Good. Ginobili's got 4 points in the quarter.
Boy, Kevin, right there, Ginobili showed you as pretty a stroke as there is.
To the inside. Freak passes to Bailey. Again, the Nuggets score.
That one was solid. There's a big difference in the field goal percentages between these two teams here in the second half.
And Greg, that difference has come about because we've got one team moving crisply, getting good shots, and the other is just kind of stagnant.
Now, Moutier, he's a good contributor to his team, averaging about 10.5 points a game. And that one's good. Freak.
This guy's putting on a clinic out there. Everything is sound and sharp and crisp. He's really the centerpiece of their offense.
Now, here's Parker. He's guarded closely. It's tipped.
And he's really trying to get them back into it, but the results just have not been there.
Moutier with the ball. Picked up by Ginobili. Moutier kicks to Fareed. Lets the 3 fly. They get it back. The feed to Freak. It's stolen by Duncan. Okay, time now for an injury report.
Yeah, I caught up with the head athletic trainer for Denver. At this point, he's saying that it looks like a level 1 twisted ankle. The schedule becomes a real grind at this time of the year, and that injury is only going to make things harder on this team. Guys?
Thank you, Doris. Hopefully, we'll see him very soon.
Well, they like him back as quick as possible, but they also want him healthy.
The Nuggets leading by 16.
You got it. Let's get the ball inside.
Here's Moutier. He has 5. For 3. Rebound, San Antonio. Aldridge has got his 3rd rebound on the night. Now here's Parker. Guarded closer. Duncan outside. Here's the floater. It's deflected. And now the Nuggets. Fast break. Moutier with the ball. And that one's good. Barton. And guys, what do you think about the hustle stats for Denver?
Their defense has been outstanding, closing out on shots and blocking a few as well.
They haven't wasted time getting the ball up the court tonight either, and it's resulted in a lot of fast break points.
Passes to Bailey. He kicks it to Freak. 40 seconds left to play here in the 3rd. Down low. And he gets it to go. Freak's got 54 points.
Shots are just flowing for him right now, having a really strong quarter.
Now here's Parker. Defense is right there. Right through the D for the layup. Parker's got 6 points in the quarter.
How about the way he's able to angle his body to shield the big fella off and still get the finish?
You've got to be clever with your sleight of hand when you get inside and try to finish against the bigger guys. He made it look easy that time.
And how many extra possessions have they gotten because of that rebounding edge?
Well, it's been a bunch, and I think it's made the difference in the game. I mean, they've actually done a great job on the board.
With the 4th quarter might not come down to the wire, but you never know. Tony Parker's checked in for Kyle Anderson. Denver also making some changes. Freak's checked in for Yusuf Nurkic. Martin comes in for J.J. Hickson. And it's Moutier in for Vasquez. Boris Diaw is out there with West. Then it's Green, then it's Mills, and it's Parker in at the 1. That's the San Antonio 5. They really want to find that igniter here.
Yeah, that's right. Kevin, the offense has basically been running in place.
They got to get going. Green dishes to West. The fader, and he gets the bucket.
And you know, he's enjoyed the kind of day you expect in terms of shooting the basketball. He can bring them right back into this game.
Moutier kicks to Gallinari. To the inside. Diaw with the steal. Moving it up. Shot's good by Mills.
And I like how he puts himself in position there to finish on the break.
Yeah, you know, that's what we call seeing and feeling the game. Excellent read of how that play was going to develop and where the ball was going. That's stuff that you oftentimes can't teach, Greg.
He dishes it to Diaw. Green kicks to Mills. And they had their chances. 2 offensive rebounds, but they still come up empty.
You got it. Get the ball inside.
Here's Barton. At the elbow, it's Freak. Fires from deep. And the basket good. And the Nuggets lead by 15.
Not too much respect shown to him by the defenders.
Kicks to Mills. Pick by West. Shot on the wing. Mills can't hit.
And he rushed that one, no doubt about it. The D out of position, you could see the frustration on his face.
Freak with it. West is there. Freak bounces high off the rim and drops. Freak's got 56 points in the game.
And such a steady hand. I mean, he's one of those guys that's really allowed them to take the lead.
Well, he's just so reliable and dependable and consistent, especially here today. I mean, his shooting percentage is off the charts.
Just 5 on the clock. West kicks to Green. So he gets the whistle. Contact on the way up and 2 shots coming up.
No question, he got bumped on that shot.
Yeah, the officials didn't need to talk that one over. It was obvious.
A different look now for San Antonio. Duncan, he's checked in for Diaw. Aldridge comes in for David West. And it's Ginobili in for Patty Mills.
You got it.
To the paint, there's Freak. Terrific assist, a nice finish. Solid play all around.
And chalk up a few more points for him there. This has been a one-sided game in just about every area.
Absolutely. I echo that sentiment. Their offense, their defense, I mean, it's all been terrific.
It's Ginobili with the drive. Parker with no one around. Shot's good on the assist by Ginobili. Ginobili's got his 6th assist on the night. The Nuggets leading by 15.
You got it. Let's get the ball inside.
Pass to Freak. Got a piece of it. It's stolen by Green. And now in transition is Parker. Here we go. And it's Green with the jam.
And that's the classic 1-2 punch right there. I mean, nice steal. And then how about the elevation, Kevin, on the finish?
And Greg, nothing spurs some quick offense like a great play defensively.
That indicates the importance of great on-the-ball defense, as was displayed right there.
Feeds it to Freak. To the left wing. Shot clock at 5. Moutier, no good.
A key rebound there. But they can do a little better on the glass here down the stretch.
Guys, it's been their weakness to this point in the game, but they're still alive. When he's wide open like that, he'll rarely miss those.
Barton kicks to Moutier. He feeds it to Fareed. Now here's Freak, covered by Duncan. Inside, and that one's good. Freak's got 60.
They're forcing the ball inside, and it's working beautifully.
It really is. 5 out of 6 of their last field goals have come from the paint.
Here's Parker. Carries it down low. Parker's got 5 points now this quarter.
I mean, he's just been brilliant today, guys, and it was the same exact story last time out.
And it's going to be out of bounds. The Spurs will take it.
And that's just carelessness there. I mean, you have got to have your head in the game.
And the Spurs making a change here. Porter's checked in. Parker kicks to Aldridge. Puts up the baby hook, and the shot is good, dropping in off the front of the rim.
I mean, he was great in his last game, Clark, and clearly he has not lost that love and feel.
Denver leading by 11 to the middle. From 12 feet out, and another hit. Shot made once more from Freak.
Really just continuing to increase the lead. This one should be easy for the rest of the way.
Yeah, and you know, Greg, at this late stage, a lead like that, it has a team really feeling quite good about itself, and deservedly so.
And they're on the kind of run that could have made a difference had it just started a little earlier.
Yeah, but I think the only reason they're on this run is because the defense has relaxed a little bit, knowing the game is basically in the bag.
Here's Fareed, and it goes as the official calls the foul. Count it. We'll shoot one more at the free throw line. A different look now for San Antonio. Horace Diaz checked in for Aldridge. Kyle Anderson comes in for Manu Ginobili. And it's Mills in for Tony Parker. And Mills kicks to Duncan. And that one hits back iron.
And good defense there to play up and get a hand in the face.
Well, he's got a tough mindset. He's confident as a defender. And when you combine those two things, it makes it real hard to score on him.
Diaw with the steal. 2-second difference between shot clock and game clock. Nails the wide open jump shot. And it's the Nuggets ball. They led by as many as 18 points. To the paint. Freak passes to Chandler. Here's Freak. That falls. Great assist by Vasquez.
This is a serious game-clinching run they're on.
Yeah, I agree with you. Just not backing off here. I mean, they're looking to close this one out in style. What a time to have this kind of serve.
And so it's Denver taking care of business in this one. They came in here and took care of business like they were.
Good win. The 2K Sports postgame show.
Welcome back, Ernie Johnson, along with Shaq and Freak. It was lights out shooting at its best from him in this game. 60-plus points is rarefied territory that few players ever see in the NBA. But we saw it here tonight. Truly jaw-dropping.
There was nothing they could do to slow him down, Ernie. Man, going to a building on the road and completely control the action like he did, only a few players could do that, Ernie. I'm impressed.
I know Freak's going to have a lot of people back home in Harlem extremely proud of the way he played tonight. And they should be proud of him because his play was genius. Just a textbook example of how to gain a mental edge and continue to exploit it.
And that wraps things up, folks. Thanks for joining us. For Shaquille O'Neal, Kenny the Jet Smith, Kevin Harlan, and the rest of the 2K